another video. It is me, Desiree, and today I join you barefaced because I'm going to be getting ready to go out into the world at night. I know, who am I? The original plan was to go see Katya and Trixie. They're touring The Bald and the Beautiful. I didn't even know they were coming here. I actually got an ad on Instagram. I'm going to put on some primer while I'm talking. This is the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, and I'm also going to put on some of the Morphe Eye Primer. But I got an ad on Instagram, and I could swear I checked the tour dates before, and they were not coming here. Anyway, got tickets and all that, and I was checking to make sure I got the date right, because I'm always obsessed and like worried I'm going to have the date wrong for any concert or anything. Like, is it really the right time? Is it the right day? What time is it? You got to get there 3 hours early. Anyway, I was checking my email to look at the tickets. Oh my gosh, this is almost empty. Awesome. I'm still on the hunt for another primer. I want to try something else, something that has maybe a little bit of color to it, just to cover up veins and discoloration and this little scar I have right here. I was checking my email for the ticket info, and as I was scrolling, I saw an email that said that it had been rescheduled. I guess Katya is going into treatment, so they postponed it. Luckily it wasn't canceled, but it's postponed till September, all the way till September. I'm using some micellar water to clean off my eyebrows so that they're nice and clean. No moisturizer, no sunscreen on them for the brow products. Yeah, so it's postponed all the way till September, but me and my friend were still like planning to do something, so we'll figure it out tonight. But either way, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna use some products, like a couple of new things that I bought, a couple things I bought when I went to Dallas a month ago. Has it already been a month? It has not. Has it? Maybe it's been a month. It seems like it was last weekend. A couple things I've been loving that I bought from there. Just a little mishmash. A couple of the Shop My Stash things too. But I'm going to do eyes first. I'm going to be using the Shop My Stash palette. This is from Ulta Beauty and Harry Potter. The Hufflepuff palette. I'm loving this palette so much. I Shop My Stash this month for this one and the Gryffindor palette. The Gryffindor one is okay. I'm finding it a little frustrating, although it's very pretty to look at. The colors are really frustrating. This one, I'm loving so much. So I'm going to use this yellow one called Galleon. You know what? I don't think I'm going to do any shimmer on the lid. Maybe just on the inner corner. You know what? We'll see when we get there. But I'm going to use the yellow one there, this one on the outer corner, just a little depth, and we'll just see what happens. But this yellow, oh my goodness gracious, I'm loving it so much. I'm so glad I pulled out this palette. I can tell I'm getting older. My eyelid skin, it moves around so much more when I'm putting on eyeshadow now. Although I try to be as gentle as possible, I can just see like this side just now, I was like, ugh, so much eyelid skin. This color is so pretty. It reminds me a lot of Paper Tiger from ColourPop. Still one of the best yellows I've ever used. And then the formula is so good too. I'm going to take this all over the lid. I'm not going to cover up the lid completely because I do like a little lightness here near the lash line. Just like my bare eyelid showing through. Maybe I'll put some shimmer on. We'll see, we'll see. And my hair, I don't know what to do with my hair. I don't know, I want a haircut so freaking bad, but you know what a haircut I want? Like the trendy mullet wolf haircut thing. It looks so freaking pretty. I don't want it too short. I just mostly want a lot of layers and a lot of like fun in my hair. But I also want something low maintenance because I never comb my hair. I usually just let it air dry like this. I put a bunch of stuff in it so it's not too frizzy. I let it air dry and that's kind of it. And then to work, I always wear it either in a ponytail or a bun. And that's kind of it. So I want something low maintenance, and that looks like a really low maintenance haircut that might work with my my hair texture, my hair type, and my no frills hair doing ability. Does that make any sense? A little wash and go hairstyle anyway. Okay, I'm gonna use the same brush and I'm gonna go with that shade Earth right there. And the first time I used this palette was in the Shop My Stash video, and I hated the way that it looked. I was trying to use too many shades, I think, and then the shimmer that I picked did not work well with what I had on, but I've really been liking this a lot. I haven't really touched these bottom shades too much. I've really just been sticking to these 6 right here, and they're so nice. So nice. And then, because I'm 38? Am I 38? I don't even know. I think I'm 38. I had to drink an energy drink because by like 8:30, I'm ready for bed. I'm out. But I have a feeling we're gonna stay out later than 8:30, so I drank an energy drink. And just now when I was taking a shower, I felt like my skeleton was gonna jump out of my body. I was like, I should have drank it so fast. I should have just sipped on it for like 2 hours to have sustained energy. Instead, I feel like a crazy burst of energy. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't crash. But then when you're out anyway, you don't really feel as tired as you would be if you were just sitting at home rocking on the recliner, you know? Okay, a little more yellow to help that blend. Oh, I also wanted to put on my nails. I picked out all the nails yesterday and I didn't put them on. It's just these clear, glittery ones from Impress. Okay, that looks all right. I think I want a little more, I'm doing it. A little more depth down here, a little more of that darkness. I love this brush so much. This is the Morphe V205. It's part of their vegan line. It's so freaking soft. And it makes my eyes feel so comfortable too, because I usually use other Morphe brushes. The M441 is one of my favorites, but now that I've started using these ones, those ones feel like an old straw broom. They're so freaking scratchy, like they irritate like crazy. I don't think I'm gonna put shimmer on. I think I kind of like it like that. But I will get this shimmer for the inner corner, but for now, let's move on to the face. I'm gonna go with the, oh, I pulled out all my stuff, I forgot. The NYX Pro Fix Concealer Stick in the shade Pink on the under eyes. I've used so much of this. This is all that's left. I use it every single day. I love it so much. I look forward to using it. It's just, oh my gosh, hold on. I had something on my fingertip, I just saw it. Like I might have touched one of those shadows. I want to mix that into the concealer. But my hair for tonight, no idea what I'm going to do. It's super windy outside, so maybe I don't want to wear it down like I thought, because it'll just be blowing everywhere. But then, that might be a cool look. My goal in life is to have hair like Helena Bonham Carter. I just want a big, messy, like big rat's nest on my head. But hers always looks so cool. That's what I want. I want Bellatrix Lestrange's hair on my head. I can never get it. It's always so flat on my skull and I'm always trying to like get it up. Even though I'll like tease it and everything and it just won't look right. It'll just more look like this and I want it to look like this. You know what I mean? I think I just gotta try some more products. Maybe some dry shampoo to like dry the roots really good. Give it some texture. I don't feel like I used enough of that. I'm gonna put a little tiny bit more. Oh my gosh, I feel crazy from that energy drink. Why do they make them taste so good? So you forget that they're energy drinks, and before you know it, your skeleton wants to shake out of your body. Okay, for the complexion, I'm gonna mix two things. I'm gonna use the Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation. This is one of the products I found at Walmart in Dallas. It stopped me in my tracks. I audibly gasped. I was so freaking excited. I thought I would never ever see this foundation again. And I'm happy to report it's exactly the same as it was before. It's so good. But this shade is too light for me. It's like half a shade too light, and when I put it on my whole face, you can tell, like it just looks wrong. So I'm gonna mix it with something that I bought in a shade way too dark to use on its own. This was one of the things that Ulta was doing for half off one day, the Anastasia Luminous Foundation. Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to try this for literally years. For years, I've been wanting to try it so bad. And I used Ulta's shade matching tool that they have on their website. It sucks. I've tried it so many times. It has never matched me to a shade that works. It's always a shade that's way too dark, including this one. This is the shade 250C. I would put this on anyway just to try it, and it was so pretty, but it's too dark. I'm gonna mix it with this today. I keep debating on whether I should return it for a shade that works for me, but these two mixed together work so good that I don't think I wanna do that. I think I just wanna keep it and keep mixing it with stuff. So I'm gonna mix 1 pump of that and then like half a pump, if not a little less, of this one, because it is a little on the dark side. Like when I put it on, sometimes when stuff isn't the right shade, you can make it work, or like once you get all your products on, it looks fine. But that one is way too dark. It just doesn't look right. But it's so pretty. The Rimmel foundation, I don't wanna say it's on the matte side, but it's not a luminous foundation. I would say maybe like a matte satin, if that makes any sense, a little more on the matte side. And the Anastasia is really glowy, and then mixed together, it's so pretty. It's like a really high satin finish. So I think I might just keep it and have it to mix in with stuff because I really like it a lot. And if I return it, I won't have anything else to mix into the Rimmel one, and I haven't seen that foundation locally at all. And I knew I should have got 2 shades. I knew I should have, and I didn't. And I'm pretty sure my boyfriend told me to, because I had never seen it before and I haven't seen it again since. And I knew I should have got a couple, but oh well. This duo wears so freaking beautifully all day long, through eating and drinking, sweating, wiping my upper lip when I'm working hard at work. It's so nice, so nice. So I know it's gonna last through the night. Not that I really need it to, but you know, it's gonna look nice. Ooh, okay. Let's do a little under eye concealer. I'm gonna use the Haus Labs Triclone. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. Let me close that window. I feel like I can hear the window shaking back and forth. BRB. Okay, a little bit of the Triclone from Haus Labs under the eyes. I think I might put a little of this on my face as well. I don't really feel like I need it. Both of those foundations had a lot of coverage. Let's do a little bit of the Haus Labs concealer as well, just on the high points of my cheeks where it tends to get red. A little here, discoloration here, and then this vein right here. And around the nose for good measure. I really want to try the Haus Labs foundation. If the concealer is this good, that foundation has got to be out of this world. Okay, powder. The Dior Backstage Powder No Powder. I've gotten back into this baby. And I'm going to use the Morphe V115 brush. Here it is. Big old pan in there. I love this powder so much. It sets things in place without adding any coverage really, or any real powderiness. But if you build it up, it has a really pretty satin finish. Okay, another product I bought when I was out in Dallas is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Matte Bronzer in the shade Forever Sun-Kissed. I have one of the Primer Infused blushes. I haven't used it in a long time, but I remember really loving it. And when I saw that they came out with these bronzers, I really wanted one, and I saw one there. I don't remember if they had multiple shades, but this has been working for me really well. It's the only bronzer that I've used since I bought it almost a month ago, and I love it. It's really good. It says matte, but this is like, it has a whisper of satin finish to it. I wouldn't say it's completely matte. And I need to wash this brush like nobody's business. I just washed the other one this morning. I have 2 of these, but it's not quite dry enough. I don't want to chance it. And I love a bronzer that you can satisfyingly put on. Like this one, you can build and build and build. You can get a bunch on your brush. It's not going to be overdone. I love that kind of stuff. I don't like products where you have to like go like this barely. Although there are some I make exceptions for, like the Profusion blush palette that I was obsessed with last year. That one you barely touch and it goes crazy on your face, but I will make an exception for that. But I like products like this that you can get in and mush your brush around in there, and it's very satisfying to put on. This is one of those. I feel like I'm gonna want to put more bronzer on, but we'll see when everything comes together. Okay, the highlight, another thing I bought when I was in Dallas that I didn't even know existed, is from Rimmel, and it's just called Highlight. This is the shade Stardust. They did have a couple of other shades of this, and this also stopped me in my tracks because I thought, when has Rimmel done a highlight? I haven't seen them do highlights in a long time, but this is the only highlighter that I have used since I bought it for about a month now. This is all I've been wearing. I love it so freaking much. Where is my brush? Oh, no, that's not it. Where is it? Is this it? We'll just use this. Yeah, we'll just use this. This reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. The texture is so nice. It's not powdery at all. It has a beautiful shine to it without any shimmer or glitter. It's so, so pretty. Maybe a little more golden. This isn't the right brush. I don't feel right about this brush. There it is. Here's the brush. Here's the brush. The Morphe V111, a little bigger and fluffier. That other one I think would have been a little too pinpointed. It looks very golden in the swatch, but of course that's more concentrated. But when you put this on your face, it's so pretty. It doesn't have any like undertone to it, so when you turn your face, you're not going to see like a big streak of a certain color. Although it does look very gold, it just blends out so freaking pretty. I love this highlighter. I can't even believe it exists. And I had no idea that it existed until I bought it. I love it so much. I kind of want to put some more on. We'll see at the end. Okay, for blush, I bought 2 of the Persona Super Blushes. They were on sale at Ulta. These have also been on my wish list forever and ever and ever. And every single time they're on sale, I want to buy them. But for some reason, I never do. And to be honest, it's because they don't sell Persona in store, at least where I live. And Ulta's shipping is really bad. Like they barely package the boxes, sometimes not at all. And I ordered a Persona Identity palette and it came broken. I don't even keep it in my drawer. It's just sitting right there because it's so busted up. And I was really worried that these would come in broken as well. And I had been wanting them for so long that the way I built them up in my head, like they would never live up to what I have imagined them to be. And when I opened them in the box, you know, they were a little not disappointing, but they weren't what I was expecting. They're a lot smaller than I expected, which is fine for a blush. I'm never going to use it up anyway. A little smaller, packaging not what I expected, but the colors super pretty and very true to what I was seeing on the pictures. So I got the color Caramel and Georgia. They are both really pretty. They're perfectly pigmented where you can get your brush and actually dip it in there and not be afraid of it. It blends across the face. So nice, so beautiful, really nice finish. The only thing I have noticed about these though is that they fade. There was a video I was filming just the other day and I kept looking at myself before turning on the camera and I was like, I look weird, and I couldn't pinpoint what it was. And it's because all the blush had faded off of my face. And I thought later on, that's what it was that made me look so funny. And then there are days where it lasts all day. So I don't know if it's just what I have on. Maybe I didn't use setting spray or something, but I never skip setting spray, so I don't know what it could be. But I think I'm gonna use, let's go with this one, Caramel. I've been using Georgia a lot, mostly because it's the one I grabbed before. The packaging looks the same. I keep them in the drawer. I don't even look to see which one I'm picking. It just happens to be that one all the time. But yeah, I did read some of the reviews on these before I bought them, and a lot of people said that they fade a lot, which is weird for a blush, but I don't mind that because I don't mind reapplying blush, although I never do. I'm never going to carry this with me and reapply it throughout the day. It's so pretty. Oh my God, that's a lot. Is that a lot? It's gonna fade anyway. It's gonna be fine. I was just watching Megan Tobias. She loves Persona, and she finally bought all of the blushes and she was trying one on. Watching her put on makeup will make you want to immediately go put on makeup. There's something about the way that she films it, the way she talks about it, the way she uses makeup. It'll make you literally go, I have to try that right now. Okay. What's next? Eyebrows. I'm gonna use, of course, the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Powder in the shade Universal Taupe. And I have been neglecting my brow pencils lately. Ever since I tried out just using the powder, it's all I've been doing. I'm still looking for something darker and cooler, but this is, I just really like it. It looks a little softer, a little more, I mean, as natural as a drawn-on eyebrow can look, I think it looks a little softer. Not that I'm really going for soft here. I mean, look what I'm wearing. Okay, I need to repurchase brow gel as well. The only other one I have right now, I think it's over there, is the Refi brow gel, but it's a little too intense. I wore it to work the other day and my brows were like glued to my face. I felt like all I could see on my face were my eyebrows. And someone even commented, I like your eyebrows. And I was like, are you messing with me? Because they look awful. And then she said, no, it's because it's like, that's the trend now. And it's like the laminated brow look. Although I like that, I don't really love it on me. And I feel like the brows are too close to my face, like actually pasted down. I don't like the feeling or the look of that. This is the Soap & Glory Archery Brow Lamination Wax, although this doesn't perform in the way a lamination would. It's a really great brow gel. Okay. Ooh, that part looks funny right there. Where's my little brush before it dries? Okay, let's reassess the eyeshadow. I'm gonna put a little teeny tiny little bit of yellow on my brush just to put it right here. Was this the brush I was using? Has to be. I'm mostly just hoping that there wasn't a dark shade on it. Anyway, I'm just putting a little right here because sometimes concealer covers up shadow in this inner part. Little bit. I'm still trying to decide whether I want shimmer on the lid or not, because once I put mascara on, I don't get to go back. I think I'm going to skip the shimmer. I will do it on the inner corner though, because I still want a little pop there. I'm going to do yellow on the lower lash line with a little bit of the darkness out here and kind of mirror what I did on the lid on the lower lash line. And I will put on some black liner as well, but I think I'm going to wait till... No. Maybe I'll put it on now, because when you put on liner, sometimes it fades, sometimes it like gathers out here or in here. And if it does that, I want to be able to clean it up beforehand. So I was thinking of putting it on right before we left, but then I know I'm not going to check on it. And I check on makeup sometimes, like when I'm out and about, if I'm wanting to check on a certain product or see how it's wearing. But most of the time I don't. I just kind of leave it as is, and then I'm like, what the heck? When I finally see it later. little bit more. Okay, then I'm gonna get this shade Lumos. Oh my gosh, this one is so pretty. I almost want to try that on my face as a highlighter one day. It's so, so bright. Today's not the day though. I don't want to try it today. But I do want to put a pop of this on the inner corner because it's so pretty and bright. I don't know when it cut me off, but I'm putting a little bit more on my brows. Nice. What's left? Setting spray. I'm still using the NYX Dewy Setting Spray. I poured it out into this. This is all that's left. I should be able to finish this up by the end of the month. So I already threw that bottle in my empties. Where's my fan? Oh, since I'm looking for the fan, I decided to try this again, the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. I have had this full-size thing for so long in the box. And I decided to pull it out the other day because I thought, oh, you know what? I bet my taste has changed. I always think that. My taste has changed, the product changed, my skin is different, whatever. Because I've used this before a few years ago and I hated it. But I thought, you know, I bet it's going to be good now. It's not good now. I only used it one time and this has the most insane white cast. It makes me look like a ghost and then all my products look funny on top of it. I just don't get that product. Okay, setting spray. I think I want to go a little bigger with the eyeshadow, like a little bit more yellow, a little higher. A little bit more yellow. Let me relax my eyes because I tend to put eyeshadow on like this. So let me see, relaxed. A little more here. There we go. Same on this side. Okay. I want to do a little bit more of the dark one. Do I? Just on this side. This dark one is kind of difficult to blend. If you can see, it just kind of sticks right there. But the way that my eyelids are, you can't really tell because there's so many folds that it kind of just, it disappears anyway. So I don't really mind that. And it adds a little bit of depth, just what I wanted. Okay, mascara, what do I pick? I've been shopping my stash for mascara all month. I've been picking different ones all the time. But tonight, I kind of want to go for something I'm not going to have to check on to see if it's smearing all over my eyelids. And you know what? Let's do this one. The Falsies Surreal from Maybelline. I don't remember how this one wears on the lower lashes. I think I'm going to go for Old Faithful, the Sky High from Maybelline on the lower lashes. And now that I'm talking about Sky High, I cannot find the Burgundy mascara anywhere. I have no idea where to find it. I think I'm going to have to search online, but I can't find it in person anywhere. And I've been dying to repurchase it, but it is nowhere to be found. So if you have found it in person, where? Where have you found it? Because I want it. I forgot to put eyeliner on. Let's do eyeliner first. This one from MAC, the Color Excess gel pencil. This one did pull all out here. It did end up down here smudged. Although it does say it wears on the waterline 6 hours. I did not find that to be true, so I'm not going to wear this one today. I'll use another Old Faithful. The Tarte, the Tarte C Surfer Curl eyeliner or the Makeup by Mario one. This one I think sometimes a little too dark, and this one, not to say it's any less dark, but it's a little bit softer than that one. I have so many black eyeliners and I always only pick a couple because I know they're gonna work well, you know? Okay, now lower lash mascara. I don't even know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. I don't know what to do with my hair. It's so windy outside. Not that we're gonna be outside. And then a little Maybelline Surreal. Okay, it's still good. This is a really good one. It kind of wears the same way the Sky High one does. Really good, almost like it's waterproof. And when you go to remove it, you're gonna think, did I buy a waterproof mascara? But it wears really good all day long. No smudging, no smearing. Really nice brush, like you could feel it combing through your lashes. It never gets clumpy. I feel like this is a really underrated mascara too. I could feel inside that I'm so shaky. I should not have drank that so fast, but they make them taste so good. They make it taste like it's not an energy drink. And then most of the time when you're drinking it, you're also thirsty. I'll just drink a lot of water. I don't think that'll help. I think caffeine just has to naturally work its way out of your system. But a little water won't help, or wouldn't hurt anyway. Won't help. Probably won't help, who knows. Okay, I'm gonna try to build this up as much as I can. I think I just spent the better part of 10 minutes building up this mascara, or it seems like it. Okay, that is probably as good as we're gonna get on the mascara. Not that it's bad, I really love the way it looks. I'm glad I did not put shimmer on the lid. I really like the way it looks just matte like that. There's one tiny speck right there. I kind of want to put on more highlighter. Would it be a regret? Would I regret it? Never. Has anyone ever regretted putting on more highlighter? I just think it's so pretty. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, that is it. That is my completed going out look. Using some products that are kind of new, some old stuff, some Shop My Stash stuff. I really love the way the eyes came out and with the blush. I thought it was gonna clash a little bit, but I really, really like it. I used the shade Caramel from Persona. Ooh, really love the way everything came out. I never plan my makeup looks ahead of time, so sometimes they come out looking kind of wild, but this one I think came out pretty nice. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss my next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.